What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As I'm editing this video, I am all over the place, so I gotta kind of pretty much explain what's going on. So I started vlogging since Cinco de Mayo, and so I've been on a on and off type thing, because I mean, not an on and off type thing, but I've been working on it more by myself. Well, I haven't been by myself, I've been here with Jordan, but I've been more focused on working on a car than filming right now. When I filmed at Cinco de Mayo, it was 3 weeks till Great Life. Now that I finally started putting videos together, I was like, damn, this doesn't make sense. So now there's only like a week left. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to explain it as best as I can as I go. So you're gonna see me with different outfits because it's gonna be different days. What else? So right now the hatch is done, so go ahead and watch that, and then I'll bring you guys back to this. All right. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo to all my Mexican friends. And yeah. Today I've been working on the hatch on and off, and I haven't been filming, so today I have to get to filming because we have 3 weeks till Great Life, and I have to get my hatch ready for then. And right now I'm joined by Miss beautiful Lola. Hey, mamas. And so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go to AutoZone because I need to flare my tools. I need to flare my lines, and once I flare my lines, actually I have to double flare. I got a flare tool, but it only does that one flare, and it's still loose. So I have to go get the tool to a double flare and get them lines sealed up. So yeah, supposedly there's a lot of traffic because we have a Cinco de Mayo parade here in Michigan, Southwest Detroit, and so let's see if it is packed or not to get to the auto parts store. I'm going to O'Reilly's, so hopefully I can get through. Alright, guys. So yeah, it wasn't that bad. I mean, there's cops a little bit around the area, but other than that, I mean, it's pretty close. I mean, right here's O'Reilly's. Right here's O'Reilly's. Yeah. Alright, so let me go get that flaring tool and see you guys probably back at the house. Alright, so I'm back at the house. So this is the kit from O'Reilly's. See, it comes with all the double flare stuff. This is my kit. I'm missing all of them. So this is the one that I needed. I needed a 3/16. See if we focus on it. Needed a 3/16 to pretty much make that flare. Yep. So getting it ready now to go ahead and start flaring this bad boy. So I didn't show, but I already had, let's see if I can find the, oh shit, there's poop in here. Where's the proportionate valve? Alright, so I had this proportionate valve on the hatch, and it was, I'm guessing it was leaking because some of the threads were, I guess I was didn't notice that some of them were metric and some of them were standard. For the Civics are standard thread, but I guess I put a metric in there and I stripped it so they were not sitting right. What is it called? So I had Gabi went to the junkyard and got me another proportionate valve. So I went ahead and ran all the lines on this side and that side, but I had flared them. But the flare, I mean, I still put them in there, and then I can put it in there and it wiggles. Like afterwards, it'll be like this, but the nut is completely tight. So I just, so I had talked to Gabi, and Gabi was like, well, you have to double flare them. I mean, this is the first time that I've ever had to double flare these lines, because I will bleed my brakes and they will 2-3 days later they'll go all the way down to the floor. So yeah, and I went ahead and went and bought this braided line coming from the brake booster. Well, actually I don't have a brake booster. This is the booster delete kit. So I have the 2 fittings on here and my line. So hopefully I can get my brakes going today. From there, I have another white band because my white band went out. I have another white band to install. I haven't installed it yet because I know if I put that white band in, I'm gonna start messing with the Honda, and I don't need to start doing that right now. I need to get my brakes done, and then I can go ahead and start with my Honda, and I can go ahead and start pretty much like street tuning or get ready to go to Grid Life. I still have to paint her. I have some. I'm just gonna plastic dip her completely, the whole hatch. Then I have to get the back seats kind of bolted down because these are GSR leathers. Which the hatch when I had gotten the hatch, I've already mentioned this before, but it was just a bare shell. So I have GSR rear seats that don't bolt up, but I have to get them bolt up because Lola has to come to Grid. She's coming to Grid Life, and I don't need to do a pull, and she does a backflip. So yeah, I mean, obviously she's not leaving with those rims. I have different rims to put on her. She is going to be sitting that low, and I just gotta pretty much just button everything up just to get it ready to go. I was planning on having the exhaust coming out the hood, but it'll be too much fumes for Lola, and I don't want her to get sick or die. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and install my whole full exhaust that I have for it, and probably just gonna seal that back up. So let me get started on the brakes. All right, so I already got it flared. Let's see if it focuses on it. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. All right. Yeah, so now it's flared, bubble flared on both sides, double flared. This is the side I did. This is the original stock. Comes from when I bought it from O'Reilly's or whatever. Looks like that. I had cut in it. So it looks like this now. Alright, so that's one. I still need to do, well, I did this one already too as well. So you can see it. Did this one as well. I mean, I had to use the press to kind of like get the other thing because it's really hard. So I don't know how I'm gonna do these here, but I guess I'm gonna try. It'll be hard, but I gotta do it. It has to get done. So wish me luck. Go, bud. Let her do it.
Thank you. Sure. Let her go. Hit my foot.
Alright, so that's the first flare. Gotta get down with the second flare now.
Huh? You are high up. Careful. No, you're not.
And that's the second place.
Which one goes off first?
That one, yep. Flip it to the side. Fucking perfect.
Thank you.
Fucking perfect. Alright, so I managed to get all the tools flared, double flared, so this is how they look. Alright, so that's the proportioning valve. So I got my passenger rear, drivers, passengers front. These two are the ones coming from the booster itself. Then that's these two coming from the booster. This is for the front driver side, and the rear is driver side. And then I have a T right there, teeing it off because the booster only has one. Well, the delete kit from Cheapy only has one. The original one has two already, so just them two lines go right there. So I teed it off, and hopefully it works. And let's start bleeding the brakes and get some fluid in here. Get some fluid in here. Damn, I haven't opened this and I don't know how. Well, it looks like it has fluid already in there. So let's start bleeding. Alright, so I had bought this a while ago. It's just to pump it yourself, you know, instead of being inside. Nice. Instead of being inside, pumping, and then somebody out here to bleed it, you just open this up, and I guess let's see how this thing works. You know, put it to a test right now. So let's see. Oops. See if I can get some fluid coming. Alright guys, so it's already day 2. Yesterday, I showed you guys that I had the fittings already put on. Where is it at? So I was having problems with this braided line. So I'm just gonna go ahead and switch it out for a hard line and just put the hard line and call it a day. Because I was having leakage in the booster, well not in the booster, in the master cylinder and the T. So I just want to eliminate all that problem and just put a hard line. That's it. So I guess let's put it on. Just put it on.
Okay, well, Alex is putting the brake line on that I just flared.
Oh, you're the first person that ever filmed me. Nobody ever films me. I always gotta be filming everybody else.
So he's putting that on. We already did that side. We flared it and put it on. Now he's doing this side. And then we're gonna make sure that it don't have no leaks or anything. And then we're gonna try to bleed the brakes. While he's doing that, we got Jordan over here sanding down the bumper.
What up? Is this for a video?
Yes.
What's up, YouTube? What's up, world?
So he's sanding down the bumper. He already did this side. Now we're doing this side while the kids play. Lola's been helping us work on the car. I know we got baby Jordan back there, but there he goes. Yeah, so now we're just gonna make sure everything is working. So I'll see you guys in a little bit.
What you see right now, this is a T coming from the master cylinder. The reason is I don't have my proportioning valve put on right now because the back lines are leaking. I mean, they're not even leaking. I don't even see fluid coming out of them. There's just air. It's not letting me bleed the brakes. So yeah, so I'm just running the 2 front ones right now just to see if I can get the Willwood to work. So that's it. We're just gonna go ahead and start pumping. I mean, we'll start pumping and start see if we can bleed them. So let's get to it. I've been trying to do the brakes on it. So I had a Willwood. This is my Willwood brake booster delete master cylinder. So what it's doing, it is I don't know if this is normal, but it pushes out, but then it sucks back in, and I got it all over my glasses. But it sucks back in. So what it was doing, just the fluid was going in and out out the line. So thanks to the homie David, he let me get his. Told him I go ahead and buy him another one because all we have is 3 weeks till grid life. So I need to hurry up and get my car done. Been procrastinating, been leaving everything to the last minute. So yeah, that's what I get pretty much. So I'll go ahead and show you guys exactly what I've been doing. So I had hooked everything up already, and I had ran. So from the master cylinder, there's only one line that comes out. Okay, so I've been working on it. I had everything hooked up how it's supposed to be. Then I had everything hooked up with a proportion valve. I had the rear lines going. I had the front lines going. I had everything hooked up. So that was with my old proportion valve. See, my old master cylinder. So I went ahead and started pumping. I've been here almost for like 2 days, 2-3 days, already trying to pump, trying to figure out why is it that my thing is not working. So then I was like, well, I must have a leak somewhere. So I started removing the proportion valve, started removing all the lines, see what is it that's going on. I still couldn't find out what the hell was going on. But then once I took out my my master cylinder, that's when I seen that it was sucking fluid instead of pushing fluid up. So from there, I still kept trying to mess with it. I didn't really want to ask anybody to let me borrow their master cylinder just to see. But I concluded at the end that that's the only thing left. There was no leaks in the lines. There was no leak anywhere, but the master cylinder was the last thing. So David let me borrow his. Well, actually, I just bought it from him. I'm just gonna buy him another one by the time I come back from grid life or whatever. And I went ahead and just had the two front lines hooked up, and the two front lines already they're working. So what I'm gonna go ahead and just gonna take that off now. I'm gonna put the proportion valve, see if I can run the back lines and get everything going. Because I mean, I need back lines. I mean, I need the back brakes as well. Trying to balance everything out. I just can't rely everything on the front. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take it back out. I mean, my boy was here helping me. He had to leave already, but I guess just get crack-a-lacking before it starts to rain, because it's been raining every single day. Every single day has been raining. So I mean, some of it is my fault, been slacking, and some of it has been on Michigan weather. But now that it's okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and try to knock it out. All right, so I guess I don't know if I'm gonna do a time lapse or what. So, or I'll get back to you guys when it's done. 1 or 2. All right, guys. So it's already been a couple of days. We've been trying to get it to, try to get it to work because it wasn't working. So right now, everything's running good. I'm having the laptop, and I'm charging the laptop right now so we can go test tune. Yesterday, me and Jordan sort of kind of took it out for a little spin. Oh man. But one of my, what is it called? Damn it, what are these called? One of these, what is it? This. I'm gonna figure it. I know I'm gonna get the name in a second. Come on. One of those, the bolt, the threads skipped on it. Well, the threads was stripped on it, and it wasn't holding the charge pipe in. So, grabbed Angel's because Angel's not going turbo just yet. So I grabbed one of his. Well, I asked him for one of them just to borrow it, just to get this thing going. So right now I have the laptop charging, and I sort of kind of started on the bumper Painted it black. It's gonna be flat. This is how it's gonna end up. So it's still wet. And this is how it looked. I'm plastic dipping it just until the meat. Once the meat's over, I'm just gonna go ahead and rip it out because I really wanted my hatch to be the Destroyer Gray, like the Hellcats. But I am running out of time. I am running out of money, so I don't want to go over there broke, pretty much. So this is just a quick thing, just to get the catch looking decent, to go over there. And yeah, so I'm just gonna keep working on it, and as soon as the laptop is done, I guess I'll start tuning. That's pretty much. So that's how she sits. I mean, obviously I'm gonna be switching the wheels to some other ones that I have. I have some drags, DR 41s or soft 44s or something like that. I'm not sure, but yeah. So Lola, I love you. All right, guys. All right, now that you guys seen everything, and hopefully you guys understood everything, that's, I guess. So right now, grid life is looking kind of blur because of it's gonna be 60 degrees or something like that. It's gonna be raining, and it's gonna be outside, the whole thing, the festival, drifting, everything. So I'm taking the baby with me, so I don't really want her to be stuck at a hotel or to get sick. So it's a maybe, maybe. So we're gonna see. Hopefully for this, it's the closest it gets to grid life. Then we're gonna keep looking at the forecast and see what's gonna happen. But if it doesn't clear up, I don't think I'm going. Yeah, it's gonna suck that I lost out on tickets already that I purchased. They're not refundable. But yeah, so I mean, I'd rather just lose out on that and then try to get hotel stay. And you know, going down there, it's gonna be 3 hours, whatever, and it's not even gonna be worth going down there if it's gonna be raining. And they were saying that, oh, you know, last year people were stuck in the mud and lower cars, and my car is pretty lowered. So yeah, so grid life is looking a little blurry. There's still a little week left, but hey, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. This is how she looks. As you can tell, I have a shitload of mud in my alley. I got stuck, couldn't get it out, got it out. But this is how she's looking. This is all plastic dip, black. Hey, what you doing? Huh? What were you doing? So she's all plastic dip black. That's pretty much what I did. I mean, just sanded it down, and finished her up. And, everything's working. Everything inside. It turns on and idles way better. I'm changing them seats, by the way. Let me go ahead and pop the hood for you. So I still gotta fix that because I'm not gonna have the exhaust coming out the hood. All right, so get the hood prop right quick. All right, so that's her right there. I still gotta get a dump tube for the wastegate. I still gotta have a 90-degree to go all the way to the back of the car so I can bolt up my exhaust. Yeah, I mean, she's on 10 pounds right now. That's how much she's boosting. I mean, I don't know how many horses I'm pulling because, you know, obviously I'm not in a dyno. but it's doing pretty good. I'm keeping my air to fuels to 14.7 at you know, a regular vacuum, and once it's boosting, you know, it's at 11 something, 11.5. So yeah, I mean, I'm doing little by little street tunes here and there, and yeah, but this is her, man. Like, when I first took it out, it was like ugly as hell. You know, it was all scuffed up, but I felt like I was driving in a Ferrari, man. I was so happy. It hasn't been out in 4 years, just because, you know, I've been really had no motivation to finish it. But for some reason now I did, and she's all out, man. I mean, she has little dings here and there. Like, obviously, I can see it in camera, but I can't see it right here. It's a ding there. It's a ding there. It's a ding right there. The good thing in the hatch, even though it's from here, from Michigan, this freaking quarter panel is all metal. So that's why I really like this hatch. It's all solid. Yeah, I got a ding in the fender. Yeah, man, but this thing is riding nice. Really? You gonna keep hitting it like that? Okay. Yeah, so what else can I tell you guys? Yeah, man, she's nice and lowered, and freaking whatchamacallit. I mean, she's doing good. I'm just gonna have to wash her because she looks like she's been mudding. This is pretty much why. Look at my alley, man. It looks like a track for freaking quadding. So yeah, the next door neighbor, pretty much, he passes by with a van, and he created a rut, and I fell in that rut really deep and ripped out the bumper and everything. So I got zip ties on the side. You know, if you don't have zip ties, it's not a real Honda. So yep. So yeah, that's what I got for you guys today, man. I'm gonna try to get better at vlogging myself. I mean, I'm good just, you know, capturing everybody else is doing something, but when it comes to me, you know, I'm more focused on doing and then I forget that I gotta freaking film it, or like it'd be, oh, that's content, you know, whatever. I mean, even though if it's not interesting, I just don't I want to get into the habit of just keep filming. But yeah, so that's what I got for you guys today. Hopefully everything makes sense. You guys didn't get lost or anything like that. And yeah, hopefully within a couple days I'll go ahead and post up another video, you know, saying if we're going to Great Life or not. So fingers crossed, man. Vaginas crossed too. All right, guys, peace.
Perfect.